Alright, so hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I put a texturizer in my husband's hair. He likes to get this done every couple of months just to loosen up his curl pattern a little bit. So to get this process started off, I just go ahead and detangle his hair, and to do that I'm just using, as you guys can see, my wide tooth comb, and I'm being very gentle in this process because I don't want to, irritate his scalp at all. So that's the first step in this process. We're going to detangle his hair, and then we're going to move on to the next steps. Alright, now as you guys can see, I'm showing you that his hair is fully detangled now. So to get this process started off, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Super Grow. This is just some grease that I use to put around his hairline, just to make sure that his skin is not irritated at all by the texturizer that I'm about to put in his hair. And this is just the closest thing that I had to Vaseline, so I just went on ahead and put that around his whole perimeter of his head. Alright, so now that I have the whole perimeter of his head fully coated with the grease, I go ahead and with this Luster's S-Curl Texturizer. This is an extra strength. I don't have the original packaging of this because it is a multiple use container, but I will be sure, if I remember, to link it down below. The only thing of this that I use is the Curl Activator Moisturizer. I don't use the gel, and I don't use the neutralizer shampoo because I have my own of those. So they do put it in the packaging though, just in case you don't have it and you want to use it, but I use my own. So I don't use any gloves as well, you guys, because I'm used to kind of doing this process on his hair. So, but for you guys, if this is your first time doing it, I would suggest putting gloves on just for safety precautions. And to get this process started, as you saw, I did part his hair off. This just makes the application process a lot easier. So what I do is I start off just by putting the small tooth comb, the small tooth end of the comb in the texturizer, and I apply that directly to his hair. And then I go in with the wide tooth portion of the comb to comb his hair out, just to make sure that everything is smooth and that every hair gets coated with the texturizer, just to make for the best results possible. And I'll show you guys again how I do it. So I just go ahead and part a section off, and then I'll go and I'll grab the texturizer, apply that to his hair using the small tooth portion of the comb. And then once I finish applying it, I'll go ahead with the wide tooth portion of the comb to comb it out, as you guys see that I'm doing here. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do this a couple times, and then I'll come back when we get to the next portion of the process. Alright you guys, so after I finish applying the texturizer to his whole head, I then go in and apply it to the perimeter, to his edges pretty much, to make sure those are the last things that start processing, because they are the thinnest portions of your hair. So you want to put the texturizer on there last. And then I go and I comb his hair out to make sure everything, again, is fully coated, just to take those extra precautions. And if I see any places that don't have as much texturizer or enough texturizer, I go in and then I apply more texturizer to those areas. But this is pretty much the last portion of the process. After this, we're going to sit and wait for it to process, and then we're going to go ahead and wash it out. And here you guys, I'm just showing you what his hair is looking like with the texturizer completely added to it. So this is what the front is looking like. Of course, you guys saw what the back is looking like, but this is what the front looks like. And then, like I said, we're going to sit, and then when it finishes processing, we're going to rinse it out. Alright, so you guys, so it's been about 20 minutes. I waited that long just because he has a medium grade kind of hair. So that was the recommended amount of time to leave it sitting on his hair. That's how much I usually leave it sitting on his hair. So now we're rinsing it off. You didn't see this portion, but I did test the water first to make sure it's the right temperature. So the first step to this process is to go ahead and rinse the product completely out of the head, and then you go ahead and take the neutralizing shampoo, and I take that, apply it to my hands. You don't see me doing that part, but I did. And then here I'm going and I'm shampooing his hair to make sure I get all that product out of his head. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but easy way to tell if you have all the product out of his head. I'm trying to show you guys here, but maybe you can't see it. If you can, the foam is pink. So if the foam is showing pink, that means that there is still texturizer or chemicals, whatever, in the hair. So you want to make sure you shampoo the head until that color turns completely white. So that's a little trick I like to, use. I mean, it's just the best way to know that you have all the product out of the head. So I just go and I shampoo this hair 3 times, and I'm going to show you the last time that I shampooed that it's completely white. The foam is completely white. So here I'm just going and rinsing this hair out. I'm going to go ahead and shampoo his hair, like I said, 3 times. And then we're going to go from there. So I'll come back and talk to you guys when I'm done shampooing and everything. Alright, we have the first shampoo all rinsed out. I'm going in the second time, and this time there should be less pink. I didn't show you, but if you guys can tell, there's less pink in the foam. And I'm just going to shampoo in his hair again for a second time, and then the third time I'm going to show you again that the foam is completely white. Alright, so you guys, so we're coming to the end of this process, and as you can see, I'm shampooing his hair for the third and final time, and as you can see, the foam is completely white, so that means all the chemicals are out of his head, so there's no need to shampoo again. After this, we're going to go in with the conditioner and deep conditioner. Alright, you guys, so here you'll see that I have all the shampoo rinsed out. Just give you a quick view of what his hair is looking like with no products in it. Now I'm about to go in with the Curl Activator Moisturizer. I'm going to show you that in a second. And the Aussie Moist Deep Conditioner. I don't know what happens to the footage of me applying the deep conditioner to his head, but for some reason that footage got deleted or whatever. So here I'm actually rinsing out the deep conditioner out of his head. We didn't get any shots of what his hair looks like styled, but I will show you what it looks like after I rinse this out. So you guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, guys.